welcome back to what has been another long view of, or not view, but it's been a while since I've played. This is the first episode to come out since the series has started, where the time is actually correct, and it's not, like, pre-recorded a week ahead of time, because I played Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, like, all weekend last week. So I don't remember how to play. I also don't remember what was going on, except for Sephiroth was trying to attack Hootle. That's all I remember. Like,
I need something to eat.
Well, Alphen, you'll get something to eat sometime. That's the run button. Yeah, I don't remember how to play.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
Yeah, you can, because you're the Dragon of Dojo.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can. Can't you?
Got her.
I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Just what, Alphen? This city looks terrible.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
This place looks like a mess.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renins, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renins here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renin astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Halim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
How dare you not put out the fire?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with
You don't
me.
have a cape, though.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important, and learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Yeah. So... yeah, this city's like empty. Like... oh, I don't want to go this way. Let's go this way. It does look like a war.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Is here. Like...
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
oh, I think... oh, one... let me just check real quick. We need to go to the outforest. It's an urgent need. That backflip for style. I still like how he just like spins over there. We got some vests. Oh, seems to be full. Seems to be full. I definitely feel like I missed a lot of owls this way, but maybe I didn't. Let me know. Did we... outfits. We haven't got it yet. I've been bamboozled. I don't know what we got outfit-wise. Oh. Well, that wasn't as urgent as what I thought it would be. Oh, I guess there is that mountain trail too we need to go back up.
We finally made it.
Actually, we should probably do that real quick. Take a side detour. Is there a way? we'll just do some back-ending. I'm going the wrong way again.
Whew. I don't sense
Oh, livestock's reached maturity. I also
any
guess we
more
should
enemies.
do that. At least we can move fast. Anyways, while we're sitting here walking, yeah, I pretty much played the living crap out of Pokemon. So much so, I've almost done like everything I can do in the game. There's still a few things. I've pretty much got like the legendary stuff to do. I've got one more like rematch with like some the legendaries and stuff like, or with the Elite Four and the gym leaders and the champion and stuff like that. Once I do that, it's just exclusively legendaries at that point. So that'll be cool. The game's fun though. It is a buggy mess. Oh, I guess we finally
Coming through!
Take this! Blast and shock!
A debut performance!
Lunarongo!
Gun dance in the wind!
Mirage!
In here! I'm also doing the airborne target.
Come
Astral energy!
Hey, I remember how to play.
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done!
Not today!
Okay,
Here I go! Blast and shock!
I'm in your debt, Doheli.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Excellent. Excellent day. I think it was this way. Yeah, this way looks like it. Then we can just teleport back now that we've got that teleport point, so that works out at the end. Yeah, I almost completely forgot about this mountain trail. I can't wait to go up this way and this way be a complete mistake. Oh yes, I forgot Mount Diarrhea. I don't know what that is, but that looks big.
What's that big tower over there?
Good question. Oh, we can cook too. Oh, okay. So we're locked off that point.
Not this way, I guess.
Yeah, I do wonder what this big tower is.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I do wish to rest.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Kisara, mom confirmed?
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help.
That just sounds like
From what I
Sephiroth.
understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black.
But Hoodle's adorable. Okay, remnants. Haven't missed anything. Jesus at the skits. Yes, we will cook. Cooking. Defense up large. More dropped items large. Yeah, we'll make it with law.
Hey, that actually came out pretty alright, don't you think?
You just had that knife in your head.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think
Chaos.
that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all.
Yeah, we're closer
I'll
to
take
Kisara.
watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Not this way, I guess.
Okay, so I guess we are gonna have to jump. That's why that's there. I don't know why they couldn't have just made that like.
Not this way, I guess.
Oh, maybe it won't let us. Let me try it one more time here.
Not this way, I guess.
Yeah, it won't let us jump through there. Huh. Well, at least we got healed up and everything like that, so.
We finally made it.
Oh, I forgot to check on our cattle. Hey, it'll be okay.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Alright, so back at abandoned village land. This place there's just a kitty. It reminds me of like some kind of like Fallout type thing. It's locked. Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be locked? It actually reminds me of We Happy Few for some reason.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Everywhere.
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
I mean, couldn't they just see the blazing sword on
Getting
him?
pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No, your sleeve.
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings.
Oh.
Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces. So everyone's more than a bit on edge right now.
My hand's just
Please
casually
forgive
on
me.
fire.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
Boy, rumors travel fast.
You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend.
Is it?
Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
He just casually forgets he is like an airhead.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Sorry, saw a shiny. Ooh, some chicken. These are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, they're temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll have to build something better and move into that. I was expecting the platinum.
So
something.
you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that.
You guys probably heard that. I've got a drink.
Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Can we punch
Why
this
you?
guy? What an ass.
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and your little lady are friends and more.
Ah, tiger drop. I'm familiar. Pick the right outfit for the day.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm!
What a bunch of
We're not
schmucks.
afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up!
Hello, friend.
Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least this guy's nice.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Yes, figure it out.
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
Yeah, Megamine,
And
how
yet,
dare he?
despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of
He had
supporters
two.
surrounding him too.
Two supporters.
But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
All the skits,
The
apparently.
city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
Hustle and bustle.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
No more? Okay, so there's some side quests. And some other things. Let's go and pick up these side quests here. See what they say. Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change. What's got you down, friend? Zeugles, that's what, a pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zeugles, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them. I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you just to exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great, too. You want us to retrieve Zeugle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zeugles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them. We can always expect more folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's commendable.
Hey.
Actually, those materials you're looking for? This isn't what you're talking
Yeah!
about. Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I bet you could share with what you've got with me?
Good.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, go ahead. I'd rather go to someone who can help use it than keep it weighing us down. Great, you're a generous bunch of people. You know that? Now, to see just what I can turn.
All right!
I'm sure you'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. Cool. One thing I like about like half the side quests in this game is you already have the stuff for it. Real quick. Not that short system, huh? Hey, I'm back.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
He's got a lot more followers than I thought. Was there... Scorched Earth. Oh, that's the end. Let's we'll run over here, pick up this other quest, and we'll hit the end. Don't do it, my friend. Well, maybe they're just sightseeing.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
Oh,
We
no,
can't
it's this
chase
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha, mi amigo. I knew fate would bring us together once more.
Well,
Rodney, you're that wonder guy, is it? I am a minstrel who tells many tales about the fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bod. Right.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me You may call me Arjuna. You come to be minstrel. Is that to say you're well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung or an instrument in my hands that I haven't mastered. See, as it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but I'll be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In this sea of crimson trees, I spot an unknown fellow, standing free with the breeze. Oh, Donna, Mio, your words like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin? Faced with such wit, indeed, words fail me. I am at a loss for what can I say, but gracias.
Oh.
Oh, you, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to...
Just great.
I can't take any more of this. We're leaving. Dolamine, you're welcome to catch up with us
Excuse
later.
me!
Wait, don't leave yet. There's so many brilliant minds along you. Perhaps I can trust you with this legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hit a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes, but be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourself to solve these riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure. This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued. Good. Very well, we'll accept your challenge. Excellent, I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. That sounds like a thing. This guy's doing a jerk-off motion or something.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
And
I think there's someone in trouble here.
there is.
Well,
Where are they?
let's see what they have to say.
I just can't. Oh, they're right here. I sure wish there was more to
Oh,
go
yeah?
around. What are you talking about? Our rations? We're always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. I could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. Here you go.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we've got some right here. Is this enough? Whoa, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that'll help a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach your family secret, I'll teach you my family secret recipe if you like. Curry recipe.
Great!
Oh, this sounds
Yes.
delicious. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look that hard to fix either.
Hey,
Hey, Kisar, is it really that simple? Could you teach me how to cook then? Wow, you're actually interested in making food now, not just eating it. What does that matter to you? I just like to put someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier.
Good.
Well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
really?
It's that serious? Sure, I guess. Hit me with what you got. But promise me you won't tell anyone else I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training. Deal?
What?
Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes!
Yes, Captain. What an interesting thing.
All right.
We can now begin your
Right.
training. I see you have you have some freshly caught fish there. Perfect.
Really?
What? But the recipe doesn't call for
What?
fish. Are you trying to talk back to your superior? She's about to punch her. No, ma'am. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Huh?
What? Sure.
All right.
Good. Looks like you have everything we need. Now we need to dive in the culinary
Yes.
trenches. Yes, Captain.
Over there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do with it? Or to do, Private? Dance with it? No, of course not. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes!
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire. Boil the water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander.
Yes.
Yes. It's all finished. So its flavor and presentation got the passing grade. You've got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear?
All right.
Yes. Guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him. One day my food will taste good, and it'll knock his armor off too. Cool story.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
She's all about that, huh? Okay. That is where we're going to call it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and look for the clues off screen to kind of figure out where they are. When we get back, we will rest at the inn, do that good stuff, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate everyone for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.